it's so windy out here, y'all.
So if we're from 5,
Huh?
5, I think I want what time it is. We're from 5. I think what time it is.
It's 7:24
I said,
on August 8th. 93 degrees outside. Don't feel like it. It's quite windy. Feels great, actually. In the shade, and at the end of the day. So, y'all, I don't know how to hold this. Hello? Hey. Okay. Oh no. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah.
Eric.
Okay, well, all right, we'll try again tomorrow. Tomorrow I might take off, but I mean not take off, but I just might not do much tomorrow. But when we catch them, I'll let you know. All right, and I hope you feel better. Yeah, no, that's too tiring. Yeah, yeah, get some rest. So yeah, and elevate it or something. So all right, thanks for calling. All right, okay, bye. All right, guys, real life out here. Neighbor just called to let me know that he um that we were gonna catch one of my guineas because rattlesnake got his guinea, and I had another one and I said he can have one of mine. The two he had were ones that I had given him already, and then when the rattlesnake got his, he couldn't catch the rattlesnake. And then the rattlesnake presented itself today, and he killed it. So when that happened, then he inquired about either the one solo he had left to bring it back and give it to me so it can run with the flock, or if I would give him another one. So I gave him another one. I said, yeah, we'll give him another one. But he came over here earlier today. Y'all, I had the guinea. I had the guinea. And then first. So we have, thanks for the likes, guys, too. Thanks for the likes. So we have, what did I say the name of this was? I am live. So I should be able to see everything. There we go. Okay, about me. All right. So about me, I'm Alwanza. I have 3 children, 2 girls, 1 boy. My oldest daughter is over 30. My middle child son is 29. I had him when I was 20. So that's how I try to remember my birthday. I always ask him, boy, how old are you? And then, so he's 29, I'm 49, Sophia is 5 years old. Her birthday is December 6th. I'm July 7th, she December 6th. I'm hot, she cold. And this girl she never sleeps undercover, never from an infant, from birth, never from day one. She couldn't even move and roll over. And for some reason, she always kicked that cover off her. She never did a blanket, so never have. So About me, I had Sophia I was married when I had Sophia. And then shortly after her birth, we dissolved the marriage. And I used to live huh? Yeah, the quail ate all the food. That's good. I moved 6 miles from the White House. You can look out I was living a high rise life. I enjoyed the view. Sophia was a baby. It was great. It was enough money for, this is 360 square feet. I think the apartment I was paying for on the 7th floor to look out my window and see the Washington Monument every day that I never ever looked at was just, it might have been right under 500 square feet, but I was paying hefty for it. And then Sophia began to grow up. I used to have a life, walk the dog. I had several cars on Turu. I was making money that way, and that was my business. So I was doing Turo, renting out cars. I had 3 cars. Two. So let me see. Turo, living downtown Washington D.C., right on the outside, Silver Spring, Maryland. Let me see. Lived there till she was, I think, about 3. We traveled. We stayed in Africa for a couple of months. Been to UK, military life. So before Sophia, me, my older children, my husband, we traveled. We did a lot. Lived in different places. So that was nice. And I went to Africa. I didn't plan on coming back. I went to the UK and I wasn't coming back. And I was like, yeah, I'm just going to stay here. And I did stay. Then about, I don't know, it wasn't that much later, I went to Africa and I wanted to stay. I got a place. I wanted to do the job. I did the job. I bought inventory to start working. And I was living in Zimbabwe. I had been to South Africa, Johannesburg in 2018. Like, my passport, Sophia was 3 months old and had her passport. Like, Sophia, all my children, we always had passports because mama got to go. Mama going somewhere. Yeah, so more about me. Sophia was about, I guess, 2, 3. I don't remember, y'all. But anyway, I wanted her to have a place to play because, in D.C., there's no land there was no yard for us where we lived. It was just concrete business downtown. The little grass was just for pee and poop for your animals. So there wasn't a place for her I didn't want to leave her there. I wanted her to feel some grass between her toes, So I moved 2 hours south to Lexington Park, Maryland. Very rural, very slow paced, a lot of people know your name, type community. And I lived in a townhome. And when I had Sophia in Baltimore, Maryland, I lived in a townhome. We had that townhome, and I was like, I will never do this again. When I left DC, I got another townhome, and I just was like, I really, really, really don't like the townhome. But somehow I ended right back in one. I did the townhome, and it was a nice community. Come to find out, the yard that was there was full of pee and poop from the dogs. People walking their dogs. Then there were the rules. So that was when I started gardening more. I used to bake bread every day. Y'all, I used to bake, cook, from scratch, ingredients, dehydrate. I used to do all of that. And that's what I want to get back to. So all that fresh cooking and stuff, which I don't have the appliances here. I'm thinking about what I have. I have enough to get started, but I'm just not taking the time to do it. So let me just say I'm not doing the time here to do that right now. Maybe that's to-do list 2027, maybe January. I don't know. But anyway, so I want to get back to that. And I have another channel. Well, I stopped posting over there, but it's at Alwanza. That shows a lot about me, what I was doing prior to this. And this channel, I'm not getting up, grooming, get the perfect lighting, get the camera, get the SD cards, get the GoPro, get the shot. I'm not doing all that. I'm not. That's why this is a no edit channel, no fluff channel, real time, pick up the camera and go. I'm not editing. I'm not doing anything, because on my other channel at Alwanza, y'all can see I edited, I stopped, I put the names, the titles, the thumbnails. I did all of that. I'm not doing that. I'm not. That's just not what I am. That was that's like living in the townhome I was living in right before I moved here. That's pressure. It's not pressure. It becomes annoying because people do it. But for me, it was just like pressure. Get up and represent and do. I didn't want to do that anymore. So I stopped. I fell off right before I moved here. I just got slower and slower with it. But I was gardening. I had a garden. I had POA, HOA, NIA, FAA. I don't know, just every initial you can think about, everything you could think about living out there. And I was just like, I can't do this anymore. And then the yard wasn't even for her to play in. The streets was what the children were playing in and stuff, or running around. So anyway, I just stopped everything. I took a break. I stopped. I think I stopped posting to YouTube. I was gardening, canning, dehydrating, everything. I just threw myself into gardening, threw myself into making fresh food, spending a lot of my days in the kitchen, at my garden. Oh, y'all. Oh, I grew so much. Oh, the food, it's just a lot. So I was happy with that. I was doing my crafting. I was doing my t-shirts. Jesus loves me. So you only see me wearing the t-shirts that I make or made. I don't have any other t-shirts. Sophia had her line, and I just, that was it. So about me, those are my beginning. You can go check that out at Alwanza on YouTube. That's up to you. I'm over here now. I'm not over there. I have a lot of content for that channel that I've never ever posted, but I think I'm going to dust off the old iMac, pull out those SD cards, and get that content out there, because I did make it for a reason. And it's memories. Like, sitting on an SD card is not benefiting, because I got to keep up with those little SD cards, and I'm like, that's just, in this space, every little thing is clutter. Stay tuned for Morning from the Chicken Courtyard on Monday. I'm going to do a tour of my new place. Y'all know I put the walls in there, but off camera, I put 2 more walls in there, one for the kitchen and one for the bedroom. And it looks totally different. The AC feels different. It cycles on and off. I put a curtain, just a little drape over a rod to separate the kitchen. So now the AC isn't trying to heat up this part of the shed. Remember, I told you it's very hot on this side of the shed. So that's about me. About me moving out here. Everything moves so fast. I did that at the beginning of this channel. You can see where I just threw everything on Facebook Marketplace. Sold everything in the lock the door. Thank you. I threw everything on Facebook Marketplace. Okay. Thanks for the likes, guys. Sold everything, gave a lot of stuff away. Hey, Nutra. Then I got the truck. And I had a Lincoln Town Car. It's paid for, y'all. It's mine. And bought the trailer, traded in the Lincoln for the truck, got the trailer, threw what I could on there, brought my washer and dryer. Y'all, I used to wash clothes. I was a whole different, if y'all look at Alwanza on the other channel, it's like I was just night and day now. I used to watch Sophia. Oh, man. I just can't believe the things that I was doing. Like the routine I had created for myself and Sophia. It was like, wake up, do this. Like, it was just a routine. And I was just like, man, and out here, everything looks so differently, so different. Hey, Velisha. Hello there. So, hey, Dark Sky Manor. And I enjoyed my life. I love my life. That was it. I loved it. Me and Sophia and I, we left the house very infrequently. Like, we used to stay in the house all month. We would just go to church on Wednesdays. Sundays,
You watch church.
Fridays.
Watch
Yeah, we watch church online. But we actually went to a physical building there. So we had our community. We used to leave the house, and that was the only time. Then we would come home, and that was it. And at the church, I was digital. I was media. So I was the one keep recording for the church to be on YouTube, the live sessions, the doing everything behind the scenes. You check the other channel out as well. Yes, I have a lot of content I need to put back over there, but it's like that life is just different from this. So but the cooking I still homemade, but yeah, thank you so much. It's so different, but I still have a lot of content. So that's about me. If y'all have any questions about me, go ahead. This is the time. I'll answer the questions. The name of this is, okay, about me. My finances. How am I living off grid? I'm living off grid because I'm retired. I'm 49 years old. I'm retired Navy. They put me, I say retired Navy, but I'm 11 years in. I'm a veteran. I love my job, y'all. I love my job. I don't care. I only did 11 years. I wish I just could have kept going. I love the Navy. I love the water. I love the traveling. So that's aired out. But I did 11 years. They said, my mind was, I spent most of my 30s, all of the 30s, till I was like 37 or 38 on, was it a upper? It was an upper. I was on upper, prescribed uppers. Hey, Princess! Prince! Oh, not Princess. What's his name? Prince. Y'all, did y'all see him chasing the turkey? Had the wing of the turkey. Prince, no. Sophia, go open the gate. See, did y'all see that? I know you're, okay. We gonna keep moving. Distractions come right when I'm about to testify. Ain't that something? That's okay. Prince is still Prince. He's still good at his job. He does what he does. I'm not saying a sacrifice of a bird is something good, but the overall, my dog is good at what he does. He takes the night watch. I got the day watch. My dog is good at what he does. So reprimanding and coming in the comments for him, it's not gonna help. It's not gonna help. We ain't locking him up. We ain't throwing away the key. Yeah, so yeah, she is on it. She's on it. All right. So most of my 30s, let me get this testimony out because apparently, okay, most of my 30s, I was, let me see, okay, so I had my first daughter at 16, my middle son at 20, Sophia, I don't know if I was 43, 44, whatever, she's 5 years old. So, and then, I didn't really have a job. My first job was McDonald's. That I would say my first job. That was my first marriage. My son was born, and that marriage dissolved. Lived a life of, I didn't want to go to work. So what I did, I didn't want anyone raising my children. So I'm glad for the opportunity that I was able to work at a Christian school, church school, where we went to church. I was able to work at the in the school, bring my children with me when my job. So I was there 5 years, whatever, 4 or 5 years. And I left the daycare or the child care, the school setting. And I never wanted to go work for anyone. Didn't want to do the job thing. Yours was Mickey D's too, Nutra. Yeah. So I didn't want to do the job thing. So when my children were at school, that life I lived, I survived via a prostitution. So from 7, my children went to school. So from about 8 a.m. to 2:30, 2 p.m., that was it. My clients were, of course, neither here nor there, but ones that could deal with the schedule of 8 to 2. That was it. I was a full-time mom. That was it. My children know what I do. Nobody know what I did. I didn't look like I was a prostitute. It just, it's just a hooker. You just paid for whatever, right? That's what I did. I've got my dream home. Oh, I had my dream home, y'all. It was so big. It's so beautiful. I just drove by that house. I wanted that house. I got that house. That house was so big. I said, I'll never, ever have a house that big again. I didn't even let my children go down in the basement. I was so scared. Like, I need my children right here with me. They need to be on the same floor with me. So I lived that life. Then I settled down. I got married. Was married a long time, then divorced, remarried him, and then that dissolved again. But yeah, in that time, most of my children's childhood, after I was married, I was depressed. I was depressed, basically all of my 30s. So I was depressed, in a dark space. I drank. It's all a blur, y'all. I don't even remember memories of that time. I don't remember raising my children. I don't have memories of my children. My children, if I wanted to know something about that time era, I have to ask my children, ask my ex-husband. Like, I have to ask. My son has memories. Mom, you remember this? And I'd be like, no. So that era in my life, that time in my life, I was, I was just alcoholic. Like, or depressed. I wasn't even drinking then at first when it first started. I was just depressed in a dark hole. I joined the military at 27. I think the cutoff. Well, it was the Navy was cut off 34. Air Force was 27. So anyway, I joined the military 04. Best time boot camp, y'all. I enjoyed my naval career. I was an X-ray tech. Everything I wanted to do, I was able to. Yes, thank you, Kristen. Thank you. I was able to maintain that depression for a while until I couldn't, and I went and got help via the military. I used to sit on the sofa 3 times a week. I was like, oh, thanks, Nutra. I sat on that sofa 3 times a week, and you just go in there and you talk and you sit. I went through some therapy that really took me back and found some issues, and I was so grateful for them. I had to do exercise. I had to go home and do homework. I used to do some stuff because it was just a lot that I was dealing with, trying to do the depression. And one thing was, we knew where the depression was coming from, but I would refuse to deal with it. I refused to deal with it. I was just that person. I was like, forget it. I'm not dealing with that. We're going to figure out something else, and we're going to keep moving on. We're going to do something else. But what we're not doing is talking about that. So I didn't want to deal with the what I felt may have been causing my depression. I never dealt with it. And in my 30s, at some point, I started drinking, and I was drinking to get up, drinking to go to sleep. And in my kitchen, I had at the top of the cupboards, at the top of the cupboards, they had that little space up there. People put vases or vases, whatever they call it. They put flowers, they put knickknacks, pictures. Mine was filled with nothing but alcohol bottles, just wine bottles. Y'all, I know it. That was the life. So in the kitchen, and I never cooked. I never cooked. I never had to cook. Everybody I dated, they all cooked. I didn't. My mom, my daughter, bruh, like, you can't touch her with her cooking. You can't touch her, but she didn't learn that from me. My children used to be like, Mom, what you want to eat? My children were cooking since they were young. Like, they've always cooked. I don't know when they didn't cook and clean and wash their own clothes. I don't remember. I don't know. All I know is they used to ask myself, Mom, what you want to eat? I wasn't a real big meat eater, so they would cook and I would never eat the meat. It's just not that it was vegetarian. I just didn't like meat. I just didn't care for the texture. Meat just wasn't it, but I didn't consider to be a vegetarian. I just didn't eat meat. And then, and I didn't eat every day. My husband used to bring me food to my job, rabbit food as he calls it. He'd be like, make her eat, y'all, watch her eat. It would be days before I even ate because I totally didn't remember eating. I don't believe eating is something you need to survive. I'm going to be honest with you. Y'all see me out here working every single day. How many times you ever say, here, me take a break to go eat? Never. Like, eating is annoying to me. It takes time. But I love to cook and I love to eat my meat at the end of the day. That's it. Because I know I just feel like, okay, I eat. So if it wasn't for Sophia, if it wasn't for the Holy Spirit, I'm going to tell you, he tells me sometimes to eat. When I was pregnant with Sophia, I still had those ways. So when I was younger, I mean, my children, they be like, Mom, did you eat? My husband be like, did you eat? When the last time did you eat? I don't know, a piece of some honey on some bread. That was my thing. Give me some honey on some bread, and that was it. 2-3 slices, I'd be full for days, y'all. Days, like days. And then, but anyway, so when I was pregnant with Sophia, it wasn't that I forgot to eat. I just didn't eat. I did hunger pains. I didn't understand them. I didn't experience them. I did fasting for 40 days. Not that because I could. God called me to do it, and I had my issues with the fast. Not the issues. I was just like, wow. I never felt weak or anything, but before the fasting. But then when I fasted, I was like, wow, I guess if you don't eat, you do get weak and tired and stuff like that. But it was a spiritual thing. God called me to do it. I'm here today. I've even had people say you'll die if you fast. No food, no water, y'all. It's on my other YouTube channel. No food, no water. You won't die. It's according, your faith, according to your faith. But anyway, when I was pregnant for Sophia, I had to be reminded to eat, or somebody tell me, did you eat or drink or whatever, drink water, whatever. Coming up, my children fed me. They cooked for me. My husband's cooked. That's what they did.
Dang, guys.
I never did it. Then in my 30s with the drinking and the depression, I was drinking to go wake up. I would drink, wake up, drink, go to sleep, drink all day. Drink all night. And in the Navy, I had a license to drink. We were stationed in Japan. I was hospitalized for a week or so. And hi, Sophia, say hi to Miss Debbie. She says hi.
Hi.
Good job. And then, did you get the turkey back in? Did you get the turkey back in?
What do you mean, turkey? It's a mister. It's a mister, remember?
No, the white bird. Did you put him back in there?
I can't see him. He was in there.
Oh, he flew back in there?
Yeah, it was mister.
It was Mister. Okay. So it was Mister. Okay. Because that's what we call the rooster now, who doesn't crow at all. Like, I don't know what he's doing. He's Mister. Yeah, he doesn't crow. So in the Navy, we were stationed in Japan. I was there. They allowed me to go with my mental history, my uppers. I was taking uppers, girl. I don't even know what I was on. I was on uppers. During that time too, I suffered. I was really bad. Sophia, come lock this door. Battling with herpes. I had herpes for over 13 years before I realized that I didn't have to have it. Once I'm Christian and saved and Jesus Christ died for me, herpes free. That testimony is over there too. It's a playlist, testimony at Alwanza. Herpes over 13 years, and I fell into it says that 0.01% that have the outbreak every 3 weeks or whatever. I was on Valtrex. I was on whatever they could give me to try to do it. My butt was raw all the time. Like, it was annoying until it wasn't. And I thank God for healing. Yalla bullshit. I'm so grateful for my healing, y'all. Herpes, the same doctors that told me I had it and it was a life, I was going to die with it, and that it was no cure. Jesus took that, honey. I'm going to tell y'all right now, he took that. He is the cure. Herpes from that day to this day. I have a walking proof vaginal delivery here. No herpes. I went back, got tested. Nothing in my system. I went to a new doctor, got tested. Nothing in my system. STDs, nothing, y'all. But God did that. Once I found out that I didn't have to suffer no more, and with cramps, y'all, I used to give birth every month. Sweating. Oh, them cramps. Then I realized, coming to Christ, I didn't have to have cramps no more. Boo. Who ain't cramped from that day to this day? No pain. I used to vomit. Oh, I used to be in so much pain. I used to give birth every single month. So by the time I started having children, I was like, I had all 3, no pain, no back sticking, no nothing. Vaginal deliveries, they pop out. I'm getting up, walking around. I never wore maternity clothes, carried just a baby. When I had the baby and the baby fell out, the stomach left. No fat nowhere. I nursed all 3 of my children. They didn't eat nothing but milk, nurse. Yeah, you ate milk. And then, what else? That was it. But I realized, like, meet Christ, no herpes, no cramps. Okay, that's that lifestyle. Now I got to be reminded some type of way that I'm about to start because I don't know when it's coming because I don't even have a sign, an inkling. And then the scripture also said that you'll be saved in childbirth. All of my deliveries from start to finish have never lasted more than 5 years. I had Sophia. I could have had her in an hour. I was holding out. She was falling out. I could have had her in an hour, but I didn't know that they were ready. So I was just, it don't matter. And then my other ones from the time the first pain to the last one, less than about 5 hours each. That was it. And I cramped it. It was just beautiful. So God is faithful. And so yeah, so I was in Japan, hospitalized for a week or so, over a week, and then I was in a dark room, y'all. Let me tell you about depression. I was in a dark room. I was scared of people. Anxiety, nothing was, I couldn't come down off them, it was a mess. I didn't want to deal with people. Yo, I couldn't deal with people, but yet I went to work every single day. I went to work every single day, popping those uppers, dealing with people, and I was so exhausted at the end of the day. I would go home and go to sleep at 5 p.m., wake up at 5 a.m. to get up and go to work. I didn't move. I laid in the same spot. My head didn't turn. My children cooked. They fed themselves. They raised themselves. My husband is very, very hands-on. He did tremendous. He did a lot. He did a lot. So but anyway, the girl, I'm hollering yes, no herpes, hashtag no herpes, never. What the world says, okay, yeah, y'all know I can go on that, but the world says it's permanent, never. So then I was in that hospital room, in a dark room, couldn't deal with nobody. They opened that door. I'm cowered in a corner, sitting in a corner in the dark. I mean, pure pitch black, dark, medicated, in a room trying to deal with people. The alcoholism, they put in my record. The doctor wrote in there, I had a license to drink in the United States Navy. It said I couldn't quit drinking. If I stopped drinking, I would die. I went to work every day. Y'all, I drink water now. I drink so much water now. Y'all, I drink water. I drink water instead of eat. Like, I drink water. And that's my thing about working out here. If I keep my internal core cool, I think I'll be okay. I drink water. I drink a lot of water, right? And if Velisha's still out here, right? Oh, yes, girl. If Velisha's still out here, I came to her house. Me and Sophia drink a lot of water. I came to her house, and we got to bring in our own water. I'm drinking her water. Falling out, I'm drinking her water. She was like, hold up. You got to bring your own water when you come to my house. I'm like, what? She was like, you drink too much water. I'm like, yo, I drink a lot of water. I love water. So I guess maybe I replaced the other with that. But anyway, in Japan, I was able to finish my tour. I got the license to drink there. I had a mug. I was a chain smoker. I was an X-ray tech in the United States Navy. We didn't get a lot of business. I worked in Quantico, so the Marines. Navy is doctors to the Marines. Like, bring your own water. Yes, Doc Scott, man. When I come to your house, I will bring my own water, damn it. So anyway, so so I was able to finish my tour. I did as an X-ray tech. We weren't quite busy. We weren't busy in the hospitals. So I had a lot of downtime, and I spent hours on the ship. We was on the ship, y'all. I love the ship, but it was the first time doing all that. It was a lot. Public, living with the female, it was a lot. But I survived it. I survived boot camp. I survived living on the ship. But and I used to drink so much water on the ship. And they be like, I don't know how you drink that water. I'm drinking that water. I drank so much water. But anyway, I never stopped. Still drink a lot of water. And then, listen, does it count that I make ice with the water, but not drink it? Yeah, because the water is trickling. The ice is melting. Lock the door, huh?
I did lock the door.
You locked the door?
Yeah, I forgot to write this one.
You be done?
Yeah, blood producer. They should be put in their bag with all the dirty clothes.
Okay. Oh, your case dirty now? Okay. All right. So, all right. So moving on. Didn't have a lot. So anyway, I had my cup, my mug, Coffee. Oh, caffeine. Coffee. Y'all, I still drink my coffee. But I was drinking my coffee. They thought it was coffee. I was drinking wine every single day. I let go of the hard. I let go of the hard for so much. Y'all, listen, like I used to have so much alcohol. Oh my God. I had a license to drink. So I had alcohol places in the Navy. I'll just say shouldn't been, but I did. I had so much alcohol, stashes everywhere, just like any other alcoholic. And then okay, so anyway, I was drinking at work. I was drinking uppers. I was taking uppers, but drinking a downer. Y'all, depression. And I'm still antisocial. Y'all know I get on here and I be like, I don't give rats. I don't care. I don't give 2 cents, you know. But at the end of the day, where are we at? What timeline am I at? Okay, I left let me see. Yeah, I left the Navy. Well, I didn't leave the Navy. I different duty stations and stuff like that. Drinking a lot, but when I found Christ, again, the same one who hipped our Scaramantic, you know the water supply situation is real out here off grid. Yeah, and Dale City charging some prices. I'ma stick with Sierra Blanca. I'ma stick with my 3,000 gallon tank, y'all. Like, bruh. Come on now. The water out here is real. I had to go get a filter because I was just using my tank for the garden and the animals. So anyway, that's another story. But I got the filter working. Thank you. So anyway, so I got my life together right before I got out the Navy. Christ called me, and I'm so grateful. Herpes gone, cramps gone, chain smoking, y'all. I was always smoking. I was always smoking and always on the smoke deck and always drinking. Instantly, I don't know how. Christ, instant, no smoking. I thought, y'all ever seen this tattoo? We gonna have to show it in the light one day, but y'all, I was so gone. I have. Okay, so this is upside down, but it's Jack Daniels was my thing. Honey Jack Daniels, you couldn't tell me nothing. Honey Jack Daniels was it. So I have a liquor, the Jack Daniels body right here is JD, and I got nicotine, a cigarette with things. So I got JD and Nick. And I always used to tell people, those are the only 2 men I'll always have in my life. JD and Nick. Them the only 2 men I'll always have. Who is JD? Who is Nick? Jack Daniels and nicotine. Oh, y'all couldn't tell me nothing. I got a tattoo. I don't drink enough water. I'm shriveled up out here. Yeah, you got to do better. This heat off grid, girl. So anyway, so I got those tattoos and just to do whatever. Let me see what else about me. The alcohol, Jesus healed me. I'm out here. I'm living. I have Sophia. God told me I was having her in 2018. He told me to ask him for her. I said, I don't want no more kids asking me for it. So ask me. I was like, wow. Like, yeah, we do like our own company. So I asked God, I did. I was like, thank you, Jesus. I received whatever. She's here. She's born. We're here. I started over. And that brings us to here. My finances, I say retired Navy, so I get paid every month. Veteran status. Let me see. So I like YouTube. I want YouTube as an income. That's great. I love sharing my life. I love talking to myself. I like living out here. I like living like this. I like sharing it. God has called so many people to come live this life. And, he's God, Jesus to me. But to others, it's them, their will. And they just feel that tug and that pull. So whatever it is, we're all called out here. We're going to make it. We going to survive. It ain't free, but we going to do it. Right? Mine is free. I'm using this dirt with some water that I got to haul in, some clay and some sand on this property, and I'm building my house. I can't.
Mommy, don't stand. That's dirt.
Just dirt. Yeah, the dirt. So I'm freeing it. When I found out about Cobb, my whole life changed. I'm like, what? So I'm cobbing it, y'all. Pallets free. God is providing. God is providing. So anyway, we're out here. Those are my finances. So I do get a check every single month. I do. YouTube will say that they are going to pay me, and it doesn't, bother me. So 200 and let me see, is it gonna pick it up? It's $252. Lord have mercy, Sophia. Let me see. All right, there it is. $258. 1352 subscribers. That's what YouTube says gonna pay me. So I'm looking, I guess their payout, well, not guess, but their payout is at the end of the month. So I missed July. So I'm looking to see what April or August will bring. But yeah, like I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. I want to buy Sophia. She's 5. Yeah, that's our running joke. But I know I want her to have a playground out here. But they get so hot out here, and I don't have a shade structure for her to be in the playground. So she has the kitchens and she has the dirt. She just has imagination. What else? So those are my, finances was real easy. That was easy. I'm letting the shed go. That was $609 a month. I haven't even used it. Not that I can't afford it. I've been out here this long. I've been making it. I've been doing it. But I'm not using it. So $600 extra a month, y'all. I'm just gonna let it go. It's a repo. It's gonna go as a repo, but that's just it. I don't know. Like, so again, on the to-do list, I want to put the stuff somewhere. I don't want to bring it all in the orange house. So I put a pantry in my house, y'all. Y'all got to stay tuned for the morning from the chicken courtyard. I'll show you my little pantry. It's tight. It's only enough room in there for an arm, not even your whole body. Just stick your arm in the little pantry and grab some. Because I still got canned food. All my seasonings, I dehydrated. I grew all my herbs, dehydrated them. I got a lot of that in the gray house, but it can live outside. Doesn't matter. What else? What is finances? I'm trying to think. I'm an impulse spender, buyer. I will spend every dollar down to I got a full tank of gas to go in town, get some water, and come back. Because y'all know I was going to get water every other day for a half a tote. Come on, y'all. Then for one tote. Come on, y'all. That was a hustle. So that was gas money. Now I don't have to live that life. And now I stay on my property for weeks at a time. It's going to be weeks at a time. Y'all know I ain't going nowhere. You ain't going to never just roll up on my property. I'm not going to be. I'm here. I'm at home. I'm at home. So that's that. And the last thing, answering comments, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm tired. I'm not tired from the work and the manual labor. I'm tired from butchering all them animals for 3 days. That wore me out. I lift pallets every single day. I work in this hot heat, and that didn't take me out. Them darn birds took me out, y'all. I was tired of butchering 3 days. So I haven't been running on fumes because I don't run on fumes. Either it's up here. Either I'm going to do it or I'm not. That's how Wanza. Y'all know how Wanza going to get it done. I ain't going to ask you for help. I ain't going to invite you over. If it got to be done, it's going to be done. How Wanza going to figure it out. Do you understand what I'm saying? With what I got, with what I have. Because God wouldn't be telling me, but I've been buying stuff for upcoming spot. That's right, but God, yes, I didn't do that. But I noticed people buying stuff and preparing to get ready to live off grid. How that's preparing. That's good. That's good. All I knew, I was moving off grid since 2019. And my son said, "Mama, when you going?" He always say, "Mama, when you moving? When you moving?" You know them kids. And then, yeah, but I didn't prepare. I was too busy spending my money in the city, spending my money with that lifestyle. Now I'm spending my money over here. So, but I trade. I seen one off-grid trader. She get up, do her farm, and be on the market at 9 a.m. for the Eastern Time market, the New York open market. I want to get back into trading. Are any traders out there? I want to do it, but my iMac, I could use my iPad, but I just walked away from everything. I shut down my accounts. I was trading faithfully. If y'all can see my other house, I had my trading screens up. Y'all, I was living the life. I had my dual screens. Y'all, I used to be trading faithfully every day, 9 a.m. I was teaching people. Y'all, I had that whole situation going on over there. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to trading. I want to be a trading farmer, but I got to get some other stuff in order, that I want to do out here. I want to do some off-grid stuff. I want to do this. I want to live this life. And I trade for fun. I literally trade for fun. Watch them. Even my baby, we had her learning. Me and my husband, we had her learning, y'all. She was like, she know red, green, bull. She know everything. She know when it be quiet. She know when them, like, I be in my kitchen cooking and stuff, y'all. My dual screen, I be trading. I be setting, like, y'all, I live the life. So, anyway, I dropped all that, came out here to something I ain't never know nothing about, but I'm here, and I thank God. We all have that issue, but can do it. Motivation, yes, yes, yes. So, where am I? Let's answer these questions, because I ain't answered these questions in a while. I'm telling you, I got tired, meaning I just came in, and then I started getting frustrated because it's cold right now. It's cool. The wind is so nice and cool. That outdoor shower, guys, lasted every bit of that first day. It's been cold. These nights are cool. Y'all see, I do the temperature in the morning. It be 70, and it's cool out here in Texas. It's hot during the day in three figures, three numbers, but it's cool at night. So that shower outside, that ain't for me. Thanks for the likes, guys. I can't do it no more. I did it since I've been out here since September 17th, living in a tent on my other 20, my detached 20. I can't do it. That's why I'm so gung-ho on getting this shower up and running. And it's just going to be a water hose. Come on, I'm just going to put a hole in the house, put a water hose up there, and keep it moving. And maybe next check, when YouTube send me this, maybe I'll go and get me a, what is it called, Belisha? Hot water tank to run some hot water. Charlotte, she was like, Mom, it's cold. Like, it's cold. So she don't even want to take the showers outside. It's not fun anymore. Like, it's cold. So yeah, Charlotte just can't wait. We bought a shower curtain over the weekend, y'all. She was like, or last week, she was like, she brought it in here, got out the truck. You know, she sleep. It's 2-hour drive, so she sleep. Then when she get up, all she want next day is her shower curtain. Go to the, where's the shower? Where's the shower? I'm like, girl, I gotta build the shower. You can get a propane shower. What? Everett. 770-770-2238. Send me that, because I'm going to get YouTube to pay for it, $258. Hopefully, Everett, don't be sending me something off Amazon that costs the price of the shed now. Come on now. Come on now. Like, come on, y'all. Don't do it to me. Don't send me something like, yeah, I'll share you how I built my off-grid solar system. Cost me $9,000. Don't do it, y'all. Don't do it. But Everett, 770-770-2238. Shoot me that or something. So, y'all, you hear that, Belisha? We're going to have some hot water over here, baby. So, let's get to these comments. I got box. Let me do this box real quick. So, I got some mail. Somebody loves us. We got mail. We got mail. We got mail. Let me see. Well, I could read and say, okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna see if she put how she feel about me mentioning anything or anything like that. I'll see if she put a note in there with it, or if she wants to stay anonymous. But I didn't look in here yet. I told her I wanted to do an online opening, so I just cut it open because, you know, I didn't look in here. She told me what she said. Look at this. Let me see. Y'all, I can't read that. Sophia can't read it. No, I don't remember how much, but I think it was under $200. Okay, because Belisha told me there are, I think, 100 and something too. So that's good. The umbrella, the tripod. Remember, y'all, I said I'm way too poor for that too. Yes, yes. So she sent me an umbrella for the tripod. Remember, I told, girl, look at this. Remember, I told you it's too hot out here, so I can't show y'all all my work. Remember, I was out here working, building this house, and I wanted to show it so much. Like now, I don't get out there to do this and show y'all anymore what I've done because I just can't. It's too hot, and my phone overheats. I was only getting a few minutes. So, anyway, it's a tripod umbrella. I don't know what umbrella. I'm putting more syllable. Umbrella. So I'm so excited. So look at Charlotte, y'all. you know, I don't care what we look like. We clean. We got on clean clothes, and our skin is clean. Charlotte went a flip flop in the boot. Come here, Sophia. What's on your feet? If this ain't country, like I don't even know if it's country or is it just like y'all take a picture and send that to me. Look, oh Bucka, I've been suggested to Amazon wish list, but I didn't. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be. It's just like I didn't. You know those people. Oh, I'm sorry. There she go. Okay, y'all know those people that be like at the end, or y'all be like, subscribe, like, follow, subscribe. Like you on YouTube. People ain't dead and dumb. They know what to do. Either they gonna like, follow, subscribe, or unfollow, unlike, and watch something else. Like I'm not begging. I'm not saying Amazon wishlist is begging. I'm just saying my mode of thinking. Let me get back to that. And then they be like, oh, my Cash App, my Zoom, my, I don't know what all these, okay, what is it? What they say? Cash App, or what's that thing? Like when people die and they don't have enough money to bury the people, so they start GoFundMe, my Cash App, my GoFundMe, and I just like, okay, I didn't feel comfortable putting I just didn't feel comfortable because I didn't want to be categorized, again, what people think, but I think of being categorized of another off-grid, moving out here, waiting for somebody to raise my family, feed my family, buy us clothes, soap, shoes, toothpaste. I didn't want to fall into that. So I didn't have a wish list. My wish list would be a tractor from Home Depot, trailer, big water totes, yeah, it gives people an idea of what you want or need. And I said and I was thinking, I thought along those lines, like you follow me or you watch the videos, then you would know. I just didn't know. Y'all let me know. Look at me, y'all. Y'all see these grays over here? Like, I'm like, y'all want an Amazon wish list? Like, y'all see I'm over here scratching and doing the hair. That's how uncomfortable it made me feel. And I don't know why. But I don't know why. That's all I can say. I just don't know why. But I'm glad you brought it up. I'll go over there and look. I've never had it on either of my channels. I've never done that, but I'll rethink it. I'll talk it over. Who is this? Okay, Carbon, nice work, sis. Loved how you pushed through and got it done. Yes. Remember, I didn't. Okay, yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh heck, I take a shower and I'm covered in dust 5 minutes later. Walking from the shower. Everett is my neighbor, y'all. Neighbor, he under 2 hours from me. But he my neighbor. Yo, I'm telling you, that dust storm will come through and make you feel like you can wipe your hand like this. And you just be like, all I did was walk.
I got my kind too. See?
Yeah, all I did was walk from the back of the house to the inside the house, and y'all, this dust. And you just be like, I moved off grid. Sometimes I do the list to satisfy my habit. So one for you and one for me. Okay. Look what I got in my box candy. Now, Belisha, we got some candy. So me and Charlotte eat sweets. We eat candy. It's hard to ask when you're an independent person. Is that what it is, Everett?
You don't eat candy.
Yeah, so I'm not asking y'all to buy me 2x4s. I go get free pallets. I don't say I hustle. That just, I'm not out here hustling and grinding and bribing and stealing and stuff like that. But I just go get it myself. Like, why, but anyway, okay. Yo, we eat a lot of candy. My first kids, Mom, you raise her so different. She get to do this. She get to watch TV. She get to do whatever, Michael, So anyway, we eat a lot of candy. It bothers my one friend. She just be like, we always eat candy. Sophia eat her food and she eat her candy, right? Yo, we got so much candy. Oh, 2 pounds. Girl, this going to be gone in a week. But she sent us something. I don't know if she want me to say anything, but she's a subscriber right here on YouTube.
My candy too, and your candy.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, almond joys. My mama loves almond joys. I eat almond joys. I bought so many of them. What is that? Yes. Look at this Hershey's Reese's.
What is that? I don't know.
We gonna open it all up. Oh, it's another box in here.
What?
Oh wow. Go give me the scissors, Sophia. Then we gonna get to these comments, answering comments. I know that sounds like an oxymoron. Look what I had to do, y'all. Look at this. Look at my screen. This was the glass on the screen. You know how you buy that? There's nothing wrong with my iPhone. Nothing at all. But this screen done took a beat. So to do this live, I had to take this
Well,
off. So
it's broken.
That's really broken.
Yeah.
Thanks for the lights, guys. I'm glad you guys are hanging in there with me. I was gonna get up and go get the drywall, put the drywall in, and just don't hit the camera, do some more record. Yo, this is so genuine because this is crazy. We eat a lot of chocolate. She didn't know we eat a lot of chocolate. Only one friend know I eat so much chocolate. Only one friend. Remember, I only got two, a male and female. One is my male friend. It's not sexual or sensual. He's just a friend.
Wow.
And then the other one is a female.
Right.
And look, my baby got a whole bunch. I don't do Pringles. Sophia loves Pringles. I don't even know how many in here. 36. And it's something because I have to stop. I have to. Yep. So I have to stop to come feed her lunch.
Pringles.
Lunch sometimes. And I like to cook. Like, we don't really do instant stuff around here.
That is a lot of Pringles.
I'm gonna tell you, my friend, she do instant. I get in the kitchen
I
to cook.
Pringles.
It takes minutes. Like, if I don't thaw out nothing, I ain't got nothing to eat. Like, now I wanted something real. I was like, dang, I should have put my potatoes on when I was doing the walls to the bathroom, but I didn't. So I had to wait, cut my potatoes up, put them in there, boil them, wait, cook the sausage. I'm like, I want something fast. So I'm eating popsicles. I'm eating ice cream. I'm eating
popsicles, ice cream.
I'm like, but I don't want anything sweet after I ate all that sweet. I want something salty. Potatoes finally done. I'm sitting there talking to my friend.
Red Pringles.
I got the energy, and I said I can take this energy to do a live, or I can take this energy and go get some drywall out the container and start working again. I said, let me just do this live. Y'all, I got stuff that I needed, and I guess if I had a wish list, I would get stuff I needed. Because guess what? I don't like. Let me tell you, I don't like gifts. This lady gave me a shirt one day. She said, you ain't never wore that shirt I gave you. Well, I'm thinking in my mind, I wasn't rude. I was like, I ain't asked you for no shirt. And then you gave me something I don't want. So it's just trash. She's like, well, if you don't want to wear the shirt, you don't have to. You just sleep in it. I didn't want the shirt. Well, I don't want it at all. Not even just to sleep in. I didn't ask you for it. So when people give me gifts, I've never celebrated my birthday until like 2 years ago. I think I started celebrating my birthday. Never, ever have I ever cared about my birthday because I just think it's not personal. It's so impersonal because I didn't ever have friends who really knew what I wanted. I didn't talk to anybody, and I spent most of my life depressed, right? So, it's just gifts. Like, don't give me trash. Don't send me something I don't want. And then I got to put a fake smile on there. That's not what you're going to get with Alwanza. I don't want it. If it's not something I want or need or enjoy or for me... My friend, she always drinks from a Stanley. And I was like, wow, and I always got these cheap Dollar General ones. The ice melts so fast. She'd be like, girl, this ice, I've been with her 2-3 days, all day, back to back. And she's drinking the same ice she filled up 2 days ago. And she just kept, filling up her Stanley. I never knew that thing. I saw my own eyes. And guess what she got me from a Stanley? Y'all done seen it in my videos. I'm drinking out of a Stanley, y'all. And I was like, wow, this thing really, really works. So stuff like that. I didn't tell her. She just noticed. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I guess a wish list would be something I can put out there. So I won't just get random stuff in the mail. Like, it's an hour for me to get to the mailbox. So I got to waste gas, go get something that I don't want. Y'all, I can't do it. All right, let's do some comments. Let me see. Yep, M&M's. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Let me see you all comments. Y'all, I don't know how many. Okay, Carbon said, nice work, sis. Loved how you pushed through and got it done. Keep going. Thank you. Y'all know I don't like stopping and quitting and ending. I hate the day is over. Sometimes I just hate the day is over.
Wow.
Okay, what we got? JK 4410, what a great experience for you and your daughter both. I love learning this stuff on my own. Sometimes it's hard, but that's how we learn. Nice job. Thank you. I'm learning as I go, y'all. I'll be watching YouTube. And when I put this door in, every step of the way I had to I recorded it though. I came and did the different parts of the door, and in between the videos or doing that part, I would upload the video, watch another video, do the next step. Same thing I'm gonna do with this bathroom. I put the walls up. Next, I think I'm at drywall. I want to put the drywall up, then I got to paint the drywall. So I'm trying to do, but I got to watch each step of the way. For a great experience for you and your daughter. Yeah, thank you so much. And the great chosen one, hey, oh God, I wish that I was there to help you. Oh my God, you were having a hard time, but you are not giving up. I know. And you know, I'm gonna get it done. It's up here. It's up here. It's up here, y'all. It's up here. It's up here. God gave us free will, and I just it's up here. I definitely keeping at it. Yes, I'm keeping at it. Okay, so on the video, finished framing the bathroom walls, looking good. All things ebony. Yes, thank you so much. In the same video, go underneath or on top with a piece to connect it to the other palette. Yes, and guess what, D. Thompson? I was like, afterwards, I noticed how people put the 2x4s across, like the door, the headers across the door, but I didn't build it that way. I did the pallets and realized after I was done, I had the swept, cleaned up, sat down, put my feet up. I was like, oh, I could have just put a 2x4 across the top. Y'all, experience. Let me tell y'all about this insulation. I know I was happy too. A shed insulated, shut it down. You need walls. This spray foam gets hot, y'all. It gets hot. It gets hot. So that heat is radiating on the inside. Then trying to use the mini split, which can keep up. It cools the place, but it has to cool the heated elements in the house first. So it has to cool the styrofoam, the spray foam. So that eats up till it cools. Then immediately, because it's so hot outside, this tin roof on this shed, that immediately when it reaches the cool temperature, the mini split shuts down to rest or whatever, cycle on and off. It gets hot immediately. Then it's back on, or sometimes it just doesn't go off the mini split. So that's why I realized the importance of drywall. And baby, I paid $15 for all that drywall I got. I got so much drywall. I'm putting up walls in this place. I put up these pallet walls. My whole house feels different. And these pallets got holes in them. But a simple holy wall has now the AC. My house feels so different. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, y'all, it felt so good. So thank you for that. On the framing bathroom floor, great job from Rockwee Bryant. Hey, what's up? And then let me see, nighttime from the chicken courtyard. That's NCC. What we got, Belisha? What Sophia got going on so pretty? Oh, princess, just go, girl. Belisha said you look pretty in your dress. Did y'all catch that when she was wearing her dress the other day? She was so pretty. She wore that dress. It was Friday, I think. Yeah, because I don't do morning and nighttime from the courtyard on the weekends. I don't do those on the weekend. And okay, finish framing bathroom walls. We got Santiago Black, my new neighbor, y'all. He done moved off grid. Took his tour, got his property off grid, killing the game. He right here. It says Santiago Black, but he is Dust and Timber right here on YouTube, killing the game. Yo, got the property moving. Yo, his story is fantastic. Yo, like, I love his story. And I told y'all the other day I was going to meet him on Friday, right? I told you I was going to meet him. I met him. I met him before then too. But and 2 hours ago, he said, let me know if you want to hang with plumbing. He's a plumber, and he said he'll help me online. You know, asking somebody to drive. He my neighbor here, hour and a half from me. Asking somebody to drive out here. But he said, I can help you online. I said, he said, I can help you through video. I like it. All right, so Linger D Grow. Oh, Linger D Grows. Where did I see you? Yes, because I watched your videos. Belisha Everett Off Grid. Thank you for sending that to me. It came through. I got the link. Okay. All right. So yeah, Belisha sent me your channel. I binge watched.
That's nice.
I binge watched your videos, and it says looks like too much DE in the chicken feed. I'ma tell you, you hit it. Oh, you hit the nail on the head. I went and did this. The feed should only be 2%. I think chickens won't see it as food anymore, but I could be wrong. Keep it going. Thank you for that advice. Thank you for that tip. That was perfect. I went out there and did it. And you know what I did? All that food was still out there with the DE on it. I took the water hose, rinsed off the food. You know, I just wet the food. Ran over there and ate it. I only got like 7 hens, 7 chickens. They went over there and ate it. The turkeys, the guineas, the chickens, the babies, everybody ate the food once I rinsed the DE off of it. Brilliant tip, brilliant advice. Just like Santiago, Dustin Timber right here on YouTube. What did he tell me? He was saying I was struggling with the pure. He saw the video. I said failure. He messaged me at the 770 number. He said righty tighty, lefty loosey. That's it. That's it. He didn't say nothing else. He didn't explain nothing else. Thank you. I got the link to the shower. It came through. I got up, read that text, got up, went and twisted it off the right way, came off, and we drinking filtered water. Tastes great, boo-boos. I drink a lot of water. All right. So thanks for the tip.
Oh, and the lights, guys. Thanks for lights.
Let me see.
Thanks
This is
for
the
lights.
strangest thing ever. Oh, yeah. She's watching a video from July 29th. Y'all know I date and time everything. You ain't getting no lies over here. You getting the truth. Either I'm doing it today or I'm not. I'm uploading today or I'm not. I'm wearing the same thing I was wearing yesterday. So if the only problem you got with the date and time is that I'm wearing the same thing. Okay? Sunrise to sunset and the sunrise again. That's it. So probably left from a large bird. Yeah. And you know what? Miss Shorty mindset. Also, I got everything open. The wild birds come in and they rest, they nest, they do stuff. So I'm with you on that. Yeah, that's on the to-do list to get my babies all closed in. But let me see from today, adding first pallet wall. Sandra M, she was with me all day today building this wall. She was like, you go, that's a strong black woman. Amen. Like it's that mindset, y'all. And then that was good enough for me. That short I dropped. Damien, he gave me prayers, claps up, loves, flowers. Thank you, Damien. Thank you.
Thank you, Damien. Thank you.
I said nighttime from the chicken courtyard. I was moving slow, and then Blue Hawk was like, take your time. It's yours to take. That underhouse probably helped keep Prince alive from that desert heat. Only take a minute to overheat. Yo, I love my Prince. You know, Princess isn't with us anymore. But Prince, I love him. I always said from day one, I don't have pets on my property. Yo, Prince has become an instant pet. I love Princess and Prince so much. I didn't even know how much until I lost Princess. And I'm like, yo, Prince is my pet. Now that emotion and feeling is there. Like before, it was just like they working dogs. Feed them, keep them healthy, give them enough protein, make sure they eating good, drinking. But my emotions, my feelings is with him, you know? So that's my boy right there. But yeah, he's not gonna come to the house. I don't care, rain, sleet, snow, cold on the ground. He's an outdoor dog. He's a shepherd. He will not come up here. And that's something. Princess will come in. She'll come in if it's cold. She'll come in if she's uncomfortable. She'll come in. Prince will not come in. He never will. Never has. So yeah, he's my boy, but he won't even come in. He knows the fence boundaries. I didn't even tell him no to stay out the fence. I put the fence up. He stayed out. Princess, how she hurt herself. She's always jumping the pallets, and she,
Died.
Yeah, she died. So,
I miss her.
all right. So thank you. It is mine, and he is my priority. But when the gray shed goes back, he's not gonna be at an orange house because I gotta close it in because it's on a brick foundation, y'all. And he's under there digging because he's a shepherd. He stays cool that way. But he does have his house out front that I built. Y'all notice how my voice changed and everything? Like, why? Like, why am I talking all subtle about it?
Yeah, why?
Yo, his house is out there. He got shade. He has shade. There's shade around the house that casts shadows. He has the container that casts shadows. He finds the place to sleep in different places. But if I don't nip this digging under this shed sooner than later, it's too close to the bricks. He's digging bigger holes and getting in them. But my foundation are bricks, are cinder blocks. So I have to nip it in the bud. It ain't personal with Prince. I don't want the house to become unlevel. But thank you. Adding my first pallet wall. Raya sent me the strong arms. Thank you. They can stay if the 421 video. They can stay if they're nice to others. And Louise said you might need to keep him in a cage when he's older. The older they get, the meaner he will be. And I believe he was talking about the roosters and everything that we had going on at that time. Yeah, your emotions is going with the flow with what you're talking about. Yeah, I was like, did y'all catch that, my voice? Because Prince, he's my baby. Okay, yep. And then what is it? 8-5. I said morning from the courtyard, an impulse bill. Great day to you also. Cap full of vinegar. Okay, cap full of vinegar and 2 gallons of water help with the chickens and me from getting salmonella poisoning. Thank you for that tip. This is Nutra. Oh, hey, Nutra. Thank you so much. All right, so.
Thank you so much.
All right, let me screenshot this so it'll be there later. Sophia, be still now. I can't keep you from falling. And all right, let me screenshot this. See if I got enough space on there. I got enough space. All right, great day. A cap full of vinegar. Now I do put the vinegar in the water that we all drink. We get vinegar and bleach in that. So they're also getting vinegar out there and 2 gallons of water. But I can do it in a smaller portion. You got my mind going. You got my mind going. Because I can put it in their waterer. Okay, thank you. All right, loving life. So stop. Mites are a nightmare, but you'll absolutely get rid of them for good. You need to treat the whole flock at the same time using a scrub. Yeah, that Electra PSP or permethrin spray. It is at our local web feed here in Fabens or Clint. I'm gonna have to pick some up when I go out. I don't go out that often. Just make sure to spray it directly on their skin, under their wings. And I saw a natural way to do it. I tackle this problem, but a natural way to maintain it and keep it away, even with mint. I love mint. If y'all follow, y'all see I tried to do mint right outside my window right here, my screen porch. Yeah, it dried up. But I'm trying mint again, so we'll see. But I love mint. I love mint. I want all this cascading with mint. I want my other house. Well, I'm doing the Cobb house now, but cascading with mint. You walk up the property, it smells minty. I love mint. So yes, and it says the wings, necks, vents where the bugs hide. While treating them, completely strip out all the old coop bedding, throw it away, heavy spray down the inside of the coops, the roofs to kill the mites hiding in the cracks. Once everything is clean, give them dust baths mixed with food grade diatomaceous earth so they can naturally protect themselves. You can save your flock, so please hang in there. You are doing awesome. Thank you so much. And I know I don't do everything after the morning courtyard. I mentioned a lot of things. Some things I go back and actually do. Well, if I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And I go and I do these things. I put the pools. I set the diatomaceous earth. They do dust baths. And remember, the ones who had the mint will run all over one. I wanted to get neutral. I've been wanting to. I couldn't do it in Lexington Park, Maryland. I can do it here. And I want mint all around here. My neighbor has mint. He said it's out of control to him. He has given me so much mint. And I just can't, for some reason, it dies. But I want mint I want a lot of mint. And it's okay if it run. I think it's okay if it's run out. I'm ignorant. I don't know if it's gonna take up roots under the cinder blocks in my house. I don't know if it's gonna start growing through the walls. I would love it along the fence line. I love that smell too. I would love it along the fence line, the fence that I'm building. It doesn't have to be this close to the house. It can be out there somewhere. That's where I want it. Let me see. Kathy Midlife. Come on, bro. Y'all follow Kathy's Midlife. Just her title alone, y'all. Like, look, if you ever burn any natural wood, spread the ash around your chicken coops. Yes. Okay, Kathy, that's what I do because I got the wood stove. That's what I do. I pour I give them my ash. Now you got to wait till it cool off. But in the previous morning chicken courtyards, or in the fall and the winter when I'm burning it, I do my ash. That's one thing I do. I give all the ash to them. But the chickens, if y'all notice, the chickens that stayed in the courtyard, they don't roost in those orange and white. They don't nest in there. They don't sleep in there. They roost high. They sleep outside on the outside of those cages. But the morning from the chicken courtyard, the chickens that stayed out in the main area of the courtyard did not have any bugs. When I killed and dispatched all those birds, none of them had one bug on them. It was the ones that were staying with the naked neck and the angry bird rooster. So it was those two who had those mites and skin just eaten up, and those females had eaten up skin, the ones they had taken to. Those older birds never came to the front where, remember, I had the aviary and I had like 1 billion birds in there, like chicken math just exploded. And that's how I ended up with 31. All those birds stayed in the front of the courtyard where the pond is, where the food is, where the water is. They didn't have anything. They dust bath and they didn't have one mite on them. I looked at their legs. I was like, maybe their legs are black. I didn't realize chicken had 2 color legs, y'all. My ignorance. Yellow legs and black legs. So I thought the ones that were black legs had mites, but when I dispatched them, they didn't have anything under there. Their scales weren't lifted. So it was the ones who were in the back with where the sheep lived and where the pig lived.
Did I get black
And I
legs?
only have one now that actually I was considering that she might have it, and that's the one is I was thinking that you didn't know. Thank you, Nutra. Yeah, simple. Yeah, I just didn't know. Ignorance is stupidity. I was stupid. That's it. That's all right. But I know now from experience. But I'm learning and I'm happy. I don't, being stupid doesn't bother me. Like, it's just lack of knowledge. Stupid literally is definition. Just, it's not a bad word to me. But anyway, so I'm thinking she might have it. She's the mom, the broody hen with the 2 naked necks. We live and learn. Yes. See, mental. So she's the one with the 2 broody. She was the broody chicken with the 2 naked necks. So I'm watching her to see if she has, but she won't come out and hang in the front and do the dust bathing up there. So in the front by the pond where all the other healthy chickens were. I'm watching her babies to see. That's the only reason why I did not dispatch her. I only think I have one that may, if it's a possibility, if she has anything, it's that one bird. And I know she can infiltrate everybody, but she got them darn babies. And if I take her from her babies, I don't have anywhere to, I guess I have to put them in a tote and treat them. And they have to live in a tote.
My body
It's
died.
too hot to be in a plastic tote. Get your foot off of there. It's not too hot if I have to treat them. So that's the dilemma I'm at right now. If I just take the baby away, take the mother away, kill her, or let her heal herself, let her figure it out herself. But you're showing us a lot as well. You butchered a pig. Yo. I got so much meat in this house. Like I was telling my friend, I love eating meat. Like I only been eating meat like 2 years now since I went to Africa and came back. God healed. Like I didn't know it was something keeping me from eating meat. And so when I say God healed me, it was just experience and life experiences that deterred me away from doing meat. So when some things were revealed to me, I was like, oh, okay. And then I got the taste of meat back. It was just knowledge, just personal knowledge with me. Some things we have experiences or smells or experience things as children and we just don't relate it to our adult lives. We just like, that's the way I am and that's the way I am all my life. When because I fell into the vegetarian status, when I started eating meat, my mind, my strength, I hadn't eaten meat in like all of my 20s,
100,000 days.
late teens, 20s,
100,000
30s. I just started eating meat. Married and wasn't eating meat. Giving birth, having children, not eating meat. I started eating meat that same year. I ain't stopped. I didn't know how I was living neutral. I know, and there are some people that I know they're vegan. And I did the vegan. I really did. And I got so weak as vegan, I just said, okay, I'll stick to vegetarian. If I had to give myself a title, but I really wasn't titling myself. It was just I was rarely eating anything anyway. But I tell you guys, when I started eating meat, my mind, my body, my physical sense, I don't care. I eat beans. Y'all see, I do beans all the time. I just told you I just did 2 meal preps, right? With a bunch of beans, right? I just ate a bunch of beans for the last 2-3 days. Like, I eat beans. Still, all the time. And I love beans. Sophia even asked for some beans. Mama, can we have some beans? I'm like, okay. But anyway, but my physical, I can tell that my body was lacking something because, and it might not be for everybody, but I noticed when I started eating meat, And only one person, my male friend, he knew me from child, whatever, forever. And when I start eating meat, he even noticed just my mindset, when I say my mindset, it really did a thing on my mind. Like the way I used to think, the way I used to act, the things that used to bother me, the thoughts on other people, or feel like it's just withdrawing from people and living that like some stuff it just did it. Like my skin, my energy, y'all, I have so much energy now that I eat meat. And now it's like, how do I go? I gotta eat meat. Anyway. All right. Dustin Timber, here he is, my neighbor. He says that's to put on the success, the pure filter I put on the sink. When he messaged me, I acknowledged him in the video where I put success for the pure filter. He said that's to push out all the charcoals that lose, that the charcoal that's loose. That's why they want you to run it for a few minutes. Once you set it to clear up, or once you see it clear up, you can stop. Yeah, because I was like, yo, how am I supposed to be off grid running water for 5 minutes? Pure, that's not the way to go. The nail gun is powerful. This is today framing bathroom floor. The great chosen one says the nail gun is powerful. Y'all are getting it done. Mommy's big girl helper. She's going to be very resourceful because of you. You're doing amazing, Alwanza. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to tell you, you know, my name is everywhere. I say it everywhere. You can Google me. Only I'm going to pop up, right? But some people be commenting and they spell my name wrong. I'm like, how? Like, how? But she got it right. It's like, I joked like that to myself. It says, D. Thompson, I find your design shower on the corner with 2 walls for more support and a toilet under the window area. You'll need to move your plug over, but it will give you better support where there's water. And okay, D, I was gonna put my toilet, that's the original plan I had. I was gonna put my toilet over there under the window, but in the shower on the other side. But when I saw that shower was gonna actually encompass that outlet, I said no. I'm just gonna swap and go the other way because I didn't want to mess with the electrical. And it can go, I guess it can go on the other side. Otherwise, it's just backing up to the porch wall. So either I run the water hose on this side through the porch wall, or I just run it. I ain't going underneath, but out the side of the wall, up on the wall I'm building with the pallet. So it's just gonna come that way. I'm not actually there yet, but I think that's my final way right there. Yeah, I find your design shower on the corner with 2 walls for more support. It's not a real shower. It's just gonna be a water hose. It's just gonna be a water hose. A water hose coming from that big 3,000 gallon tank. Like, yeah. So let me see. Let me see. From the Nighttime Chicken Courtyard, B. Leisha says she's laughing. You said, I don't. Oh, I don't. That to-do list is real. Oh my gosh, I can't think about that. I can't. She called me. She was like, girl, I heard you talk about that to-do list. I'm all the way in 2029, y'all. And you see how stuff keep popping up? I woke up this morning. I open my curtains every single morning. Girl, the curtain rod fell down. I said, look, on the to-do list, I'll pick it up and put it back in 2028. It's not that serious. What else fell apart? Something else. I was like, dang. The screen door blew in the middle of the video. Hit the back, hit the nail, popped the screen. I couldn't get the nail off before, so I left it. The wind came. Y'all, I was just frustrated. Then now the chickens, they got issues. Or that one chick got issues I'm watching. That's to-do list. Every day tending to her, making sure she in a place where some DE is and checking where she's dust bathing so I can put some DE in there. What else? Y'all woke up this morning. The wind was so hard last night. Oh my goodness, y'all. It was shaking. My shed be shaking, y'all. This wind and this Texas thing make you pick your shed. And then I know all y'all gonna say anchor it down, anchor it down, anchor it down. Okay, 2028. Okay, I don't know, you know. I ain't bought the anchors yet. But anyway, 2 of the braces for the Cobb house, y'all know I put those pallets up there, were on the ground. My wall was the top and the middle bowed in, y'all. The wall was hanging on. I said, yo, this wind. I said, I got to get back to my cob house. That's all I want to do. Now I got to clear out the gray house so it can be repoed. I got to do the shower so we can keep showering because I'm trying to take a modest shower at the sink with some hot water. That plays out too. You got to bathe like this. You can't splatter the water everywhere. It just can't be free. Now I can't be free out here because it's too cold. Anyway, and then the to-do list. My to-do list makes itself every single day. It's like the Bible says you command your morning. Yo, if you don't speak it, like I wake up and I go to sleep, Holy Ghost, what we doing tomorrow? Holy Ghost, what we doing today? That's how I have the strength, because my strength is the Holy Ghost can't work with somebody who's a quitter. He just can't do it. If you quit, like when I did my wood stove, I put that chimney out there. If I quit, Holy Ghost could not use me. He couldn't show me that I could do. He couldn't lift me up. You know, my help there to help me lift that thing up by myself. If I would have quit, I wouldn't have known what I can and cannot do. If I would have cut that pallet in half, I wouldn't have known I could get it in here without cutting it. If I didn't put this door up by myself, I wouldn't know. I say, Holy Ghost, I need help. You said I'm getting this screen. You provided a way. I'm putting this screen up. Holy Ghost, you said this pallet is in full strength. I can do it. Where's my strength? Send me my strength. Sometimes I stop, I wait, I take a breath. Holy Ghost, I'm not moving till you move. Like, show me something, do something. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a mind thing. It's a mind thing. So let me say, Louis looked like a game rooster. It's a game fowl rooster. I don't know what a game fowl rooster is. I don't know. That was the 421 he's answering back when I did the April. That rooster, y'all, they was fighting. Remember they were chasing Sophia? Oh, who is this? Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Carmen Ortiz 4446.
Who is that?
With the 100 behind your comment. So I said, going live at 12 p.m. Mountain Time, butchering pigs, ducks, geese, chickens, rabbits. It was a post. But he commented, so I guess he's seen another video as well when I said I would show y'all how I spend the money with YouTube. That's what I'm thinking. But he said no one will ever see the money. First of all, people who think and talk like that and just throw stuff out like that, I'm thinking he got trust issues. Somebody has failed him and let him down before. So in the name of Jesus, Lord, give him peace. Show him. Let somebody do a good act for him that eradicates all the negative letdowns that he has had in life. In the name of Jesus. Amen. So, you know, strategic prayers for somebody. I don't know Carmen. If I did, I would be that individual. But I'm not. And I don't. No one will ever see the money. It's like, no trust. Somebody say something and he already done chalked it out. So that's how you can miss a lot of your blessings too, because you don't have enough faith to believe that it's coming through. So you cancel out what was spoken and what's coming your way. So anyway, he's blessed now. Carmen Ortiz, and then you were blessed. All right. So morning from the courtyard on the 5th. Carlotta, she gave me a thumbs up. The last, let me see, 7:30, we did PT time. I want to girl. This is so funny watching you read my questions. I wasn't even aware. I'm glad I saw this. Of course, I'm watching all of your videos lives anyway. My playlist that I set up with your content, over 100 videos and lives. Y'all, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, and she keeps me posted. Some people actually message me at 770-770-2238. I'm not going to take your number. Barely going to put a name. Well, I'm going to put a name to it because it's personal. If it's something, if conversations are ongoing, I'll put a name next to it. But I don't take your name, your number. I don't take your email address. I'm not going to do small talk. I'm not going to call you and say how your mama doing. I'm probably not going to follow up with some of the information. I don't have time. If I have time to sit on the phone all day, then when do I do this? When do I cook these meals? I don't just open up a can and pop something open. A friend came over and she gave Sophia hot dogs and pork and beans. I said, wow. So I did it too. I gave it to her one day. I had to buy some. Like she had friends she fed Sophia. So we don't eat instant potatoes. We don't do stuff like that. Like I was so adamant. She had her own food. She came up here. She's her own person. She bring her own food. And she was like, I was in my kitchen. I was cooking. I think I cooked goose. duck, something. She liked it. We liked it. It was good meat. And she was like, well, I have these instant potatoes. I said, well, what do I do? Didn't even know how to boil water to put in the potatoes, y'all. I didn't. I'm saying me. I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Sophia, I said, so I went and bought some and I just put them on the shelf. Like, I'll just leave them there. Girl, I pulled them potatoes out one day, fed Sophia when I didn't feel like it. I worked all day and I was like, it's addictive. I've never, first of all, my son, my daughter, my family always cooked for me, so I never had to cook. Then I'm out here, or I was living, I started cooking, doing everything and tasting everything and stuff like that. It just came naturally. I thank God. I think the Holy Spirit just said, cook, and it's cooked. I'm not afraid of anything. And then, and then I just started cooking. I never knew about instant stuff. I never went down that road when I started cooking. I just cooked, right? Anyway, girl, she done turned me on to some instant food. So what did I do? I gave Sophia beanies and weenies. Now, mind you, I ate that coming up. My mother, my aunt, my family, we ate like that. I just
Beans and weenies.
beans and weenies. All right, so what else we got? Baby girl says she didn't come to play. Naya Alwanza, did she really catch and dispatch like a champ? Like a champ. My baby caught several birds on her own. I'm out there. She was at first, we was all catching. It took me 3 hours to catch 31 birds. I was catching them, cutting them, dispatching them, cutting their heads off, bagging them, tagging them, ripping them, right? Collecting them all. Girl, she done caught a bird. I caught my bird. I go to the dispatch station. Girl, she got the bird with the stick across the neck, cutting it. Well, I guess you know how to use a knife. I guess this is what we doing. But now you holding up the line. I ain't tell her that. She did it. We did it. She cut hers. I cut mine. She cut hers. She kept doing it. And after that, she just kept doing it. She did it on her own. She caught that white one when we were live, dispatched it, and keep it moving. The way that skin comes off looks like you're just undressing them. That one chicken, it looked like you just pulled his arm out of his coat. Yeah. Some are easy. I don't know. I don't know why some are like that and some not. But let me see. Clearing the way to the dam. Oh, the video from 6:15. Sophia has a military mom, and she understands that mom runs her household military style. Suck it up and keep moving. We don't cry. I don't have Band-Aids. I don't. With my children, my older 2 children, we didn't have Band-Aids in my house. Still don't have any for her. She had told Band-Aid the other day, girl, you better get out of here. The pants she wearing, she fell and got a hole in it. So, the hole made her knee bleed. And it went all the way through to the white meat. I ain't got time.
What?
Girl, get up. So she was like, Mom, these are pants I fell in. So anyway, my older kids, we didn't have Band-Aids in the house. If you got Band-Aids in the house, that means you got to use them. That means you got to fall down. You got to cry. You got to annoy me with that noise. You got to, get over it. And I always say, does it feel better that you're crying? No. All right. So Sophia has this thing. Well, cold water will work. Girl, you ain't finna come run out my 3,000 gallons. Oh, no. No, so it's all about so. Y'all. Anyway, I don't buy Band-Aids. I don't buy stuff that I don't speak into existence, that I don't want to happen. Why would I have Band-Aids and pills and medicines? I did give Sophia when she was 3 and 4 or 2 and 3. I did go buy some Tylenol and something. I was trying to figure out what was going on with her. When we moved here, I'm like, what is up with this baby? I went and bought some medicine. Like, I'm praying, I'm doing all this. Like, what is going on? Why isn't this breaking, y'all? Apparently she had allergies, and I was calling it a cold. So, of course, a cold wasn't being rebuked or leaving her because it wasn't a cold that was there. And then somebody said, would you give her Benadryl? Might be allergies. Gave that girl some Benadryl, dried up. From that day to this day, she ain't had no allergies because I gave her that medicine. We took that Benadryl. And I saw that it was...
What medicine?
Yeah, right? What medicine, honey? She don't even take... Guess what? She ain't no allergies. How you move out here, live this life, and you got allergies to hinder this life? Bruh, we don't roll like that. Anything that Christ died for... Like, I ain't with that program. Like, yeah no.
So, I got a cold like that.
8-6 when I did the sex for the viewers. So it says the water. She says, is the water clean? The water is clean. The water is clean. Get it, girl. Arlisha tell you, yeah, you get it, girl, get it. Her and Belisha be talking. Okay, putting straw between the bathroom wall. Yes, so look, some people say let me see some people. It is some information that I Googled, and it was like, don't put the straw next to the foam, behind the drywall, all this thing. And I was like, well, what is the reason? There is no reason. The big boxes want you to go buy it and do it their way. The people who said do it like this want you to do it. I'm like, what's the difference with straw if I put it in a pallet and build cob around it? That's okay. But if I put it dry straw behind drywall in between, because I'm stuffing my wall, it did. So then I rephrased my question to Google AI, the computer, and he's like, "Oh yes, that's fine." Bruh, I'm telling you, I'm like, my house gonna be insulated, okay? Possible Jake to my enjoying her skin. Oh my goodness, Prince got a quail, Sickles got out, more pallets, and a chick demise. So, thank you, Belisha. Geese made me mad, so I did this. All things Ebony gave a thumbs up. The Pure Plus filter installed. I make the same mistake all the time. Thank you, Dustin Timber. Look at that. You're much appreciated. All things Ebony. I'm glad I'm not the only one out here, guys. Thanks for the likes, guys. All things
You're
Ebony.
not?
You see, it's like, I'm glad for the honesty, because I'm like, yo, adding clay straw to the pallet wall, 5-year-old helps. That's right. On July 28th. Very good, Sophia. You are an excellent helper. She was determined. She was determined. Did y'all see her? She was determined to do her palette. She was determined. Girl, I had a hard. Oh, all things Ebony said I was a hard girl working. Girl, when I cut that solar panel, I thought that was it. But what did I do? I kept it moving because of distraction. I ain't got time to worry about that right now. I got enough power. Things are going on. I'll deal with it later. I had to keep moving. Like, I believe some things are distractions. Some things you can tell in the spirit, like, that's a distraction. Like, Prince going for that turkey. That turkey, them turkeys fly. They literally take flight. They fly around. They be out in the morning. They be everywhere. He ain't do nothing. All of a sudden, I'm live. You chasing a turkey. I know it's a distraction.
He's barking.
Porch door. Oh, installing the header. Good job, Alwanza. Thank you. It's your great chosen one. Hey now. Yes, that success with that filter. Impulse build. All things Ebony. That part. I don't want to be cold anymore. And she's from Michigan. Y'all, I can't. Like, I started taking the showers outside because I was tired of taking a little tight bath in the kitchen, right? Then I move outside and all of a sudden it turned cold. I can't do cold. I can't do cold. Kathy's midlife, when I put on there on the video on 8/7, she was like, I put on there, she said here for support, not small talk. Because, I just don't do the small talk. It's a reason. Like, you call me or how you doing, how the family doing, what y'all doing, what the weather like, delete, block. I don't even entertain it. I don't. Come correct with your point. Hey, I want to upgrade. Who is that? How do I check this live? Y'all know I be working. I don't be doing it. Oh, there it is. Oh, at GWA. Hey. Oh my goodness. At GWH. Hey. All right, says, oh, this is family. Okay, wait a minute. I know your older kids be like, Mama doing her thing, loving it. My son be like, Mama, you got muscles. No, baby, I don't know where they at. I thought I should have muscles too. Picking up these 5x8, 5x6 pallets. Them things so strong, y'all. I mean, them things so heavy. I'm thinking I'm picking up these pallets. I'm lifting doors, lifting chimneys, wood stoves, picking them up, doing stuff, y'all. Where? I ain't never been fat a day in my life. I'll never be fat another day in my life. I'm not another day, just any day. I'll never be fat, but I got droopy stuff going on. My son was like, Mama, no, I'm not. All right. This is family 5 days ago. He was like, I was like, processing 31 chickens. He said, next time you do rabbits, hang them from the hind legs, cut around the ankle, start scanning from the legs down to the head. It is easier to clean rabbit closer to the time that you decease them. Yes, I've done rabbit before. And y'all, I've hung the animal. Okay, so the dispatch videos before, YouTube did their own thing with them. So I don't know if they're live or whatever. But I put them on the slip knots and hang them and pull them. And it still is a fight for me. So I just said, I just lay them on the air. I just dispatch everybody on the table and cut it and pull that way. But I have done the feet before hanging and did it that way. I did it that way last time. Now I've tried it this time like this, and I prefer this way other than hanging. Because it just, you got to pull some. To each his own. But thanks, Dad. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dad. 8-6, the plus fitter. Win. Thanks. And Dustin Timber. Look at that. Dustin Timber. People liking your advice. Sensible knowledge. We like, thank you. Belisha like, thank you. All right. And then he said, Dustin Timber, he says, quit caring what others think. They aren't doing any other work. I know, right? That is so true. And you know, when I found out no was a complete sentence, I just say no and look at you, because people don't like dead silence, that empty space silent. No. That's it. Like, no, it's a complete sentence. I don't have to explain to you why. And I remember, I don't like people be asking why. I said so. Sophia, wait a minute. I asked Sophia why the other day. I was like, why? Because I said so. That's what she told me. Happy Saturday, Green Organic Love. Hey, love, how are you doing? Sophia was like, I was like, why, Sophia? She's like, because I said, well, that was the end of that. I didn't need no nothing else. She said so. She put her weight and her authority behind it. That's it, right? All right. Look at you go, Dustin Timber. Yeah, I did that thing thanks to him. Pure Water Plus. What they said. All things Avity. What is it? Oh, Kathy said, get that baby a raw egg if you can. It has all the nutrients they need to bounce back. If it's still alive, sucks though. But I didn't know. And you know what? Belisha said that I need to take a husbandry class, right? I know, right? I just started this thing December. I got some chickens and I just jumped going home. I'm learning, right? You know, it's still a learning process for me. But anyway, part of husband give it a raw egg. I didn't know that. And you know, I've lost so many from the incubator that way. I mean, some people, they just lethargic. The chicks, the Silkies, her baby died. He got lethargic. And if I would have known, I was giving them water. Like, maybe they hot. But she said, okay, I'll always remember, get them babies an egg. Oh, them babies gonna have so many eggs from now on. You can forget that. That knowledge, I'm gonna ride with it, Miss Kathy. Oh, y'all gotta watch if y'all interested in her content. But y'all go check her out, Kathy's Midlife. And a few chickens, she said, did you close this door or did the wind? Girl, Sophia will come at you. Did you close this door? Did you win? Did you lock me out? And I like that. Sophia be at Walmart. We be in place and she be saying stuff to people. And I be like, and to some people, they think it's rude because she's 5 years old. But I'm like, that's not rude to me. I'm the only one she talks to. So when she's out in public, she going to talk to you the way she talked to me, a grown woman at home. Yes, I'm her mother. Yes, I discipline her. But we don't talk 5 years around here. 5-year-olds. That's why you I don't know if you ever had a conversation with Sophia. Sometimes it may be a little, you know, you may think she a year or two older. Why? Because from the time she was born, I've always just spoken to her. I'd be in the grocery store. She couldn't talk back. But with the Holy Spirit, I've been talking to Sophia since the womb, but that's another testimony. You know, I used to tell her dad, I'd be like, look, I'm looking at her now. And he'd be like, who you talking to? I'm like, I'm talking to Sophia. I'm talking to the baby. Saw the earlier video today. The bathroom is coming along well, and I like the burnt wood. Yes, Green Organic. That was the first time I told my friend, I said, girl, you got to find something to burn. She got a torch, too. She don't use it. I had a torch, didn't use it. Y'all got a torch? Use it. Find something to burn. It's so exhilarating for a short amounts bursts. I couldn't imagine doing my whole house. Like, I think it's Wild Wonderful Off-Grid. She did her whole outside of her house, and they stained the wood with the torch. But this little bit, anything I bring in the house, it's going to be torched. That's just hands down. But any of these pallets outside, that's fine. They can stay out. But like I plan on doing some other stuff in the house with some pallets, being I'll torch them. But look at that the bug. Y'all bugs growing on. Okay, so let me see. Probably time to build a dog shelter with full shade. You got enough pallets. Sorry for your lost princess. Was more than a dog. She was a beast and part of y'all protection out there. Yes, Blue Hawk. Thank you so much for understanding. Thanks for making your point clear. Thanks for offering something. You know, Blue Hawk, listen to this. Probably time to build a dog shelter. He didn't leave it at that. He didn't thwart any thing where I'd be like, oh, that was a negative comment. Why he got to say it like that? You know what I'm saying? Because you can say some evil stuff behind the keyboard, but he offered advice and kept going. He said, you got enough pallets. Do you understand what I'm saying? I like stuff like this. Y'all see I'm a word person. I break down stuff. Sorry for your loss. He even mentioned the princess. More than a dog. She was a beast. And not only that, he recognized that she was a part of our protection out here. Like, I like that whole thing. That whole thing. Give me advice. Like Dustin Timber.
Play with.
Yeah, I don't know. Prince will play with you. Then he just said righty tighty, lefty loosey. Simple. You know, simple. Thank you, Blue Hawk. Yes. I I appreciate that. Looking for better shade options. Yes, I am going to do that. I am going
We're
to
buying a dog for him.
stretch it out more for him because he does have it up front. Y'all saw I built that for him. He does not use it. It is. I shielded it on 3 sides. Like he got the shade. The shade is there. He just don't want to use it. Like we'll figure out something. Yeah, we're gonna figure out something. I'm still working on that. Send y'all suggestions on what we can do. It says all things Ebony, dogs and cats become part of your family. I'm sorry to hear about Princess. I'm sure figure everything out as far as the courtyard. I don't know anything about homesteading. I'm trying to learn, praying everything goes well. Thank you so much for your words and support. Thank you, Ebony. I'm grateful for that. You know, like they do become a part of the family, but I was trying to disassociate, which I was. And then I always wanted naked necks. Every time I get a naked neck, I have to dispatch them. Why? I don't know. So now I said I'll just raise them in my house. So I got 2 naked necks out there that are babies and 2 teenagers over a month. So I'm like, I can't seem to keep a naked neck. And that's my favorite. I love naked necks. Wood ash is also a good addition to dust bath. I know, even if I need to burn some wood, y'all. But I'm using my scraps. I might have to just burn back. Girl, to-do list 2028. Maybe 2026 November. Let me just say that. Thank you, Great Chosen One. A tank that large. Okay, so Santiago, he saw the tank. He was like, and that's Dustin Timber here. He said a tank that large creates a lot of head pressure. Yeah, it does. I love it. Alonzo, you are human. You can cry. Sorry for your loss. Thank you, Carlotta Wright. I never knew that thing. You know, I've never mourned. Man, human being. I lost a baby 6 months utero. My mom swore up and down that I needed to mourn. 10 years. Again, you inspired me after processed chickens. For the first time in 5 weeks, keep up the great work. You keep me posted. 770-770-2238. So I lost a baby utero. That was the baby before Michael. And he didn't make it because he didn't have the pleurisy or something around his lungs or whatever. He was 30 somewhere. I don't know. You know, I was so distant. Like, it didn't bother me. Life goes on. I've never even... And so anyway, my mom, 10 years later, you never mourned for that baby you lost. What baby, Mom? I was so like, what baby? I was like, me nor his dad mourned. We just got back up and had Michael. We got back up and got back to work and had another baby and keep it moving. Like, that was it. Like, I didn't know. Me? Yeah, no, it wasn't you. So I was just like, I didn't understand mourning and loss. But even when I lost Princess, I cried. I called my friend. It was 10:45 at night. And I was just like,
you didn't cry.
Yo, this hurts. I've never felt that sting before. And I said, wow, this really hurts. So in the shock, I was crying. And we don't have a relationship like that. Like, she know this is Alwanza. I don't carry on like that. Grief comes unexpectedly. You may have mourned through your Princess. Yeah, so smart, Sophia. Okay, yeah, like I could have. I don't know. Princess hurt. It hurt. I loved her. She's beautiful. Even if I could just show y'all her pictures in depth. She was her eyes were closed, but it looked like she was just looking at us. And that's why I didn't know she was deceased. I was like, why is her head stuck in that position? And she's just... Why isn't she moving? Why isn't her tail wagging? Like, I brought them chicken home. Like, I come home and feed them. Whatever I pick up out, whatever. So I got out. I fed Prince because he was over there. But he wasn't even acting him. And anyway, if I could, I took pictures of her. She's just so gorgeous, even in death. She was so pretty. That's what got me. She was so pretty. So beautiful. Anyway, all right. Alwanza, you are amazing. Homemade by Chris. Thank you so much. Sorry to hear about Princess. Thank you. Those mites drain the life from the chicken, sucking them dry slowly but surely. Yeah, I was reading that. Thank you, Santiago. This too shall pass. It wasn't just a pet. It was a part of the family. I had them since they were old enough to be with humans. Back in the day, my mom and them told me not to feed the dog chicken bones. Yeah, and I told people on YouTube I was feeding them chicken bones, and I got a couple of slack. And then say boil the chicken bones first, make them soft, or then don't feed. And then when I came up, we only gave dogs chicken bone. They only ate the scrap. Dog food, rare. Anyway,
He
to
owns the
each
dog
his
food.
own.
Yeah,
I've had
dog
chihuahuas. I had another life. I had chihuahuas. Y'all won't believe how I live with these chihuahuas. But anyway, I had chihuahua. I used to get up. I ain't even cook for myself, cook for my family. I would just cook them some food out my kitchen, y'all. And it would just be scrambled eggs and fried hot dogs. That was it. But every weekend when I was off from the military on the Saturday, I would get up and cook my dog some food. He slept with me. Y'all, that dog, my husband, whatever. But anyway, at the end of the day, how you raise them and how you feed them, yeah, and that's all I can say. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. So, all right, let's see where we at with these comments. Then I had like 40 something. Make sure you install long X cross bracing on all your walls, in the very minimum floor to ceiling would be best. Okay. Southwest up. All right. Off road. Okay. I told you the wind blew down the bracing, but I just had the bracing going like this. You said crisscross. Okay, you got me thinking. Kitten's gone again. That's a shame. Poor animals. If that mud hole is clean, then drink out it. Nasty. What mud hole? Okay, this was July 28th. Kitten's gone again. New shade plans for the. Who is this? Todd for heads. Okay, maybe he's talking about the pond. Yo, I got so much people worry about that green pond in that courtyard. Y'all ever been anywhere? Outside, animals live. They drink whatever they can find from anywhere they can, right? First of all, and then second of all, you ever been? I always say New York because I've been to New York, and they got ponds and stuff like that. I didn't really have those places. Let me see. I was thinking the same thing, that she should place the top of. But the pond, you ever seen the bottom of a pond? I showed y'all the bottom of a pond. You ain't never known what the bottom of a pond look like. You ever seen clean water? No, it has green. It grows algae. It has pee and poop in it. They drink from it. They live. They survive. Y'all, this is an animal. He's okay with that pond. And anyway, I'm going to tell y'all something what you might not know anyway. That dirt that's at the top of the pond, it is clear. And the reason why the water is literally like on that top surface, it's actually clear till they start shifting around. It's clear. So what you see is the bottom. It is dirty, black and green, where toads and everything else go in and out, and everything flies around there. But they drink from a pond. It's called a pond. Anyway, yeah. We gonna keep it moving. Okay, dispatching plans. The green water in the chicken coop, that little pond. That's nasty. Here he is again, Dolores. Why is it nasty, Dolores? First of all, you said that little pool. First of all, were you talking about the blue? Oh, that little pool. That little pool was a second water thing, just like the pond for the ducks. I would have 16 ducks delivered here. I got down to 10, Princess. I dispatched 7, so some went somewhere. But anyway, I had all those ducks. The ducks go in there. They wait. They go under. They come up. They do the water. They waterproof. They get up under their things. Okay, you making comments like this, Miss Dolores Bradner, 89285 5 days ago on my video from August 3rd, 2026. Morning chicken courtyard, dispatching plans, new running court. Yeah, outdoor shower. Everybody now know. Dude, follow the channel. Pay attention to what's going on. What kind of animals I have. What's going on. What's the possibility of having a pool before you come and somebody's nasty. It's nasty to who? If it's a human, I'm not telling you to go wash your face in it. It's for animals and ducks. The chickens don't even enjoy the water like that. Y'all ever seen the chickens that they do drink from it? They stand in it to cool off. So the green water in the chicken coop in that little pool, that's nasty. Yeah, for you to go take a bath in it, but you're not coming over here to bathe yourself. So please leave the animals to their lifestyle, Then we got I'm so sorry to hear about Princess. Thank you, TV Essence. Thank you. Losing a beloved pet is never easy. It wasn't. When my dog passed away, I cried like a baby. I cried like a baby, and longer than I expected to, too. I remember thinking I was too old to be hurting that much. Yes. But the truth is, our pets become such a special part of our families and our everyday lives. You look forward to them. Their personalities, you learn them. Y'all, I learned a lot in 5 minutes of, well, 2 days of mourning. Okay? I was like, wow, I remember her memories. I remember her thoughts, even thinking about her, even when I go to feed them. That's why I said I'm going to take down that place where she always lived back there tied up. I said I got to take that down because it keeps reminding me of her. And I'm not trying to have no, what you call them, put a face of a dog, a shrine and all that stuff. And I'm not trying to have a mental shrine in here either. She's gone. She's gone. Life goes on. Like, the memories are there and good. I look at Prince, but I'm not trying to hold on to nothing. Those quails were smart. They saw what you did to their cousin. I know. They were hiding, y'all. Thank you, Carlotta. They was hiding. And then butchering 7 ducks. This person said, in Jesus' name, amen. If you ain't had duck, eat some duck. I'm telling you. I spent some money on some duck. Raise those ducks, eat those ducks. No way that I could have went to I dispatched 7. Before that, I dispatched those other ones I had, but no way what I paid and fed these ducks that I can go into a restaurant anywhere and buy duck and have it at my disposal like this. All duck, geese, sheep. You just can't go buy that meat random places. So I'm grateful. Easy fix for the leg mites is to put Vaseline all over their legs. That's right. I saw that. Thank you. And I actually got some oil and got the oil for their legs too. I guess I could show y'all on camera, the morning courtyard. And he says, B. Leisha, do you ever plan to just skin or pluck the birds and empty the insides to keep them whole? So you can use the whole bird, like roasted duck or goose or chicken, or rotisserie to fire, maybe just one. It would be interesting to see. Okay, she would love for me to see that. So what I am going to do, y'all, to build me an outdoor smoker, buy one or whatever. Do something with an outdoor smoker because I like to dehydrate my foods and my meats. And I make the beef jerky, hands down. Y'all ain't heard of Alonzo beef jerky. Y'all, people was lined up for my beef jerky. Like, bruh. So anyway, I want to do that with different animals that I have here on the property and the different meats in my freezers. So, but to answer your question, to keep them whole, I give the heads to the animal. I keep the heads, freeze them, and give them to them cold. I give the innards to the chickens. But to keep the body whole means I have to have a larger bag. And I only have freezer bags for Sophia and I in portions. I did keep some whole duck, the whole carcass of the duck like that, or the geese, but never the chicken because they're bigger and I would need a bigger bag. So I just pop that in half and keep it moving. But thanks for asking. This is the strangest thing. I heard one time that if you plant a fish under a tree while you're planting the tree, of course, it's really good nutritious of both the tree and the soil. Well, it's natural decay of life, Mercy Me. I agree. Mercy Me, like it's natural. Like when the fish die in the sea, they eventually the waves push it to the side, and on the banks of the ocean, it's rotted fish, or if the animals haven't eaten it already, just the carcass of the fish and everything else that is just picked off the fish. So I agree with you. Unloading drywall. I know how awkward those are to carry. Good job. That's a task right there. Yes, Kathy's midlife. Those that drywall is a beast. Clearing the way for the dam on June 15th. You don't be playing around. Poor Sophia. She will have heart. But she will have hard character and very strong. You're right. She said no. She didn't want to change her shoes. So she is accepting what comes with that. She is super smart. That's the one she got. She hurt her toe or something stuck her, right? She had her flip-flops or her other shoes on and she got stuck. But she accepted the responsibility because I talked to her like she's serious. Like, look, this is what happened when you wear these. She already know because we done been stuck in these little Crocs and different shoes we wear right here. We all been stuck. So she knows. So she knows from experience. So when this happened, she handled it very well. And I'm very grateful, very proud of her as well. Thanks for acknowledging that, the great chosen one. I believe that she understands you very well. She can't make adult decisions, but she definitely understands. Yes. Thank you for acknowledging that. I agree. Like, I ask her, I sit down, I talk to her like real, like, what is the point? Like if she asked me why, I said because I said so. Like that's it. You don't need. And then when she said it back to me, what could I say? Didn't bother me. My feelings would hurt. She wasn't smart mouth, and I didn't need to go pop her or hit her in her mouth or do nothing. No, because she said so. Fish, Tasha travels. Fish are a sign of abundance. Get ready for your overflow. Hallelujah. Stand by for that. Yes, because I believe that. And immediately when I saw that fish, I got a scripture. I think I paused and was thinking which scripture it was because I know the Spirit was speaking to me when I saw that fish. And I had just woke up that morning and I was talking to the Holy Spirit and I said, where am I going to put this pond? And then I go in there and get that hay and a fish is in there. He lets me know you're gonna have that pond. You're gonna have, like, it was so much confirmation in that. Bacon, butchering the pig. Bacon. This is the strangest thing. What the heck? Kathy's midlife. I didn't know why that fish was there, right, Kathy? And then unfolding drywall, unloading. Somebody's praying for me. Thank you, Featherhand. Thank you so much. You will contaminate the meat with feces. Building a butcher station. All right, Diana 360, you will contaminate the meat with feces for building my butchering station. But don't you know all meat is butchered at a station, even on the processing? Girl, Google it. I'm going to leave Diana on that. Because why is it mine going to be contaminated, but what you bought in that grocery store with all them preservatives to keep it from changing colors that you don't even know might have salmonella and wonder why you and your children got diarrhea? Probably because the meat that you bought a half off at the secondhand store. I'm just saying, how you think it got packaged? You think somebody did everything in the air and it didn't touch anything and it went straight to a dot? Duh! People and they thinking. You will contaminate the meat with feces. Contaminate you with feces. All right. The dam is holding on 615. Tickle me when you said Featherhand. The sheep done showed up to the party, y'all late. Come on, kind of reminded me of nosy neighbors like we have where I live. Like nosy neighbors just show up like. And you know what? I think it's Kathy's midlife. Y'all need to. Kathy's midlife. She got some neighbors now, right? So y'all know we live off grid, right? People like to get up like Debbie from Dark Sky Manor. People, we wake up, we naked. Y'all, we walking out here. Y'all never see me on the morning from the chicken courtyard. I try to keep my shadow off too, so I don't know if y'all can tell I got clothes on or not. I don't give a rat's, right? But I'm like, oh my gosh, like nosy neighbors. Oh my goodness. But you know, I just ran off of that. But that tickled me. Thank you for that, for making me laugh. Desert Days with the Wilfords. Hey, y'all. Congratulations. Thank you. What I'm doing with the money. Y'all, I show you the money. It ain't rocket science. It is what it is. Morning from the chicken courtyard. I so enjoy the energy and will to keep on moving up. Thank you, Diamond Period. Like, thank you so much. PT time. What Kathy says, I always say August to September 2 is fly season. Oh my gosh. I was just telling my friend, like, fly season. Desert Greening Off Grid right here on YouTube. He said, when we talk about these these obnoxious flies, he said, oh, you got the little flies. After the little flies are the big flies. They come and eat the little flies. Yo, he explained it to me in such detail. So he said, when all the county fairs and state fairs start up, there are a bunch of videos on DIY fly traps out there. Maybe you can make one and put it close to the porch. Yeah, they are annoying. Scrolling through the comments, then I wish I had thick, coarser hair. She get it from her mama then. Oh, Sophia, y'all, it took me 5 hours to do her hair that day. Sophia hair is wasteland. And combing it, detangling it, and then then braiding that all the way down. Like, it's beautiful hair. I love it. I'm grateful for it. And she got all this hair. I love it. It's nice. It's healthy. And I only comb it once every 2 or 3 months. It depends on the growth and whatever the style is, and whenever I feel like it takes a long time. So one thing I do, we wash our hair, we rinse it every shower or showers, and then I wash my hair now every shower, but even with my locks, just rinse it every time. And out here, Lord, oh my goodness, y'all, we have gone to bed after taking a bath, washing our hair, and rinsing our hair and our pillow. I'm like, Charlotte, what's going on? That does, like you said, you walk from the shower to the inside, you just full of dirt. You just anyway. She get it from her mama. Man, oh, the bitch, she was lethargic and slouchy. I put her in some water and she laid that soft egg. And he says, the Mahinos 5 said maybe scrambled eggs or hard boiled eggs. You can look into it, just one of many ways. Just look into it. Blessings. Okay, yeah, I guess to give her because she was lethargic and slouchy. I think they're called microfiber towels. Yes, girl. I do not like those towels. Oh, they just, why don't they ever feel wet? I just don't know what's going on with the towel. My ignorance. My stupidity. Okay, needs calcium. My silky chicken had a soft egg. Needs calcium. It can eat raw eggs or egg shells. So, yep, I put the Mahoney's. He says I know that much. So, did I give them eggs? No, I only got a few eggs left. I can give them some eggs. I will. Thank you so much. A pioneer woman from the Great Chosen One. Thank you. Y'all, that's it. We made it through all those comments. Morning with chicken. Will she go broody check? Okay, yep, sure did it. This is the set. Yep. All right. What am I doing with the money? Oh, all things Ebony's like, yep. Woo, woo. I'm grateful, guys. We made it through. I told you a little bit about myself, my finances. Thanks for the gifts, y'all. No, you're priceless. Let's see if anything else in my box. Priceless. I don't know. No, it doesn't look like she said anything. So, but I am so grateful for y'all. We eat chocolate every. My friend be like, y'all just ate chocolate. I say, yeah, we brush our teeth too, so we good, you know. But I think that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Catch me for the morning chicken courtyard. I think I'm gonna do a tour of the house. Tomorrow I might put drywall on. If I do, you know, I'll record it and I'll upload it. I just don't do morning or nighttime from the chicken courtyard on the weekends. And I think that's it, guys. If you want to know something, text me. 770-770-2238 is text number. Yes, it says leave a message and do all that. But if I got time to sit there and listen to a voice message, I'm not. Message and then I'll just pick it up. Don't be anxious or don't send me messages and want a quick reply. I'm busy. But y'all know my personality by now. 770-770-2238. I'll look into that Amazon wish list. I guess I'm gonna go in and drink some water. I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink Jack Daniels no more. I don't smoke. I'm grateful for that life. What it taught me, I'm grateful for this life. And that's it. I will see you guys. If not tomorrow, I'll see you on Monday. I do go to church online, so I'll be in church on Monday. This life is sustainable because I pay my tithes, offering. It works. And all right. Thanks for tuning in. I'll pick you guys up in the morning. Till next time, guys. And in my videos on Alwanza, I used to like Alwanza out. Sophia be like, Sophia out, Alwanza out. But, all right, good night. Pick you guys up next time.